We'll do 3 Om breaths today. I invite you to join me. I'll cue the inhales, and on the exhale, we'll make the universal sound Om. Ready? Inhale. Inhale. Last time. Inhale. Take 3 more slow, steady breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth as you do a body scan, noticing any points of tension, stress, or discomfort. And then perhaps setting an intention for your practice today. A sort of gratitude or purpose. Whatever it is you are seeking. And then as you're ready, we'll come over onto our hands and knees. And you can either lift one wrist and then the other and take a few wrist circles, or gently place the tops of the hands on the mat, placing the weight back into the knees, and slowly rock forward to stretch out the tops of the hands and the wrists. And then place the hands back down, shift the hips from side to side, noticing any creaks or cracks. And then when you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips, coming into your downward facing dog. Doing a body scan together, make sure every fingertip presses into the mat. Elongating through the shoulders and reaching the hips towards the sky. Alternating bending one leg and then the other, walking out our dogs. 3 more breaths here as we settle into our pose. On your next inhale, roll onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, shift forward into your table. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling through to cobra, tops of the feet as wide as the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, pressing up. Elbows tucked in, hold here. On your next exhale, lowering down. Hands coming wide, up onto fingertips. Inhale, lift up, wide cobra. Exhale, lower, slow. 2 more. Inhale, lift, engaging the core. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up, look out. Exhale. Exhale, lower down. Hands come back underneath shoulders. Inhale, press up through baby or full extension of cobra. 3 breaths here. And then lowering down to the floor, tucking the right heel in towards the right buttock. And if you like or can reach, you can reach back for those toes, hugging the heel in. Just beginning to open up the legs and hips, tops of the feet. And switching sides, tucking that left foot in. And lowering both the feet down, rocking yourself through to your table. 5 rounds of cat-cow at your own speed. Inhale, belly lowers, look up. Exhale, up the back, tuck the chin. Settling back into your table. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Left hand out in front or wrapping around the back. 4 breaths here. Next, inhale, right arm unwinds to the sky. Look up and press back just a little further, extending the shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Step the right leg out in line with the right hip. Take 3 rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, lower, look up. So we're rotating a little bit extra through the pelvis here, working on the hip flexors. Exhale, tuck the chin, arc the back. 2 more. And then once you find stillness, either sitting back in our half-wide split or pulsing slowly forwards and backwards for 5 breaths. Feeling back up into your table with your leg extended. We'll take 1 more round of thread the needle, but with the leg out, knowing that you might not come down as far because of the openness of the leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Being patient with yourself and your body. Even if you don't come down all the way to the mat, you can still place that left hand out as long as you're supporting yourself through all of your points of contact with the floor. Next inhale, we unwind. And exhale, coming back to table. Stepping the left leg out this time. And we'll take 5 breaths of those hip pulses or seated backwards. Realize I forgot to start the heat on this time. We'll do it in a second. Heeling up to your table, tucking the left leg in. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, thread your needle. Inhale to unwind. Exhale, settle down. Step the left leg back out. Inhale up to the sky, last time. Exhale, thread the needle with leg extension. Inhale, rise up, look up. Exhale, tuck everything in and make your way onto your seat. Finding whatever position is comfortable for you. Press your hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, press the arms back, got it. Strong the elbows down and back. Inhale, curve the back. Big hug out in front of you. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, got it. Inhale, big hug. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, hug. Exhale, heart center. Keeping the head tucked, hands on your knees. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhales, roll them down. 4 more. And then 5 going forwards. Roll the head so left ear is over by left shoulder. Placing your left hand over top of the right side of the head. Stretch the right arm out, looking for that nice deep stretch along the neck and shoulder line. Release the left hand and slowly rock the head over to the right side. Placing right hand on the left side of the head, deep stretch. Release the hands down to the hips, roll the chin to the chest, and then slowly look up. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale, reach all fingertips up towards your ceiling. Exhale to the right. 2 more reaches each side. And then roll the shoulders back as your hands come behind the hips. Feet about hips with distance apart. Knees up towards the ceiling. Scoot your butt a little closer to your heels. Look up and back. Lock the hands in. Let the knees fall open as the soles of the feet come together. Grabbing the toes or the floor, walk yourself down into Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Three more breaths here with the option to clasp the hands behind the back and lift them up, extending through the shoulders as you bow down further. Release the hands, place them on the knees, rocking them back up towards the ceiling. Press hands into the front of the shin, open the chest forward, chin level with the floor. Let the left knee open out, cross right ankle above left knee, preparing for our twists. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist over to the left. Aiming for left hand behind left hip. Right elbow can meet right knee or can hold the thigh and shin. slowly turning back forwards. Reaching both legs out long. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Notice the difference in the stretch when you flex versus when you point the toes. Sitting up nice and tall, preparing for the twist in the opposite direction. Bend the left leg in, cross right ankle above left knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Coming back around through center. Bringing both soles of the feet to the floor, hands behind the hips. Rock the knees from side to side. And then slowly crawl your way back to your mat, finding your table. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward dog, pedaling out those feet one more time. And then inhale to the toes. Exhale to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, 4 breaths. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and hold in your forward fold or your ragdoll. Hands can come to the floor, or you can grab opposite elbows. Make sure to release the neck. Next, inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your sides. Inhale, arms up, reach over to the left, touching right wrist with left hand. And your right leg can step behind you if you'd like. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up tall. Exhale, sitting down into your chair. Feet as wide as your hips, sitting back, making sure not to arch the back, keeping it nice and steady. You can sweep your hands up, look up, and then bring hands to heart center. Option to stand and lower, or staying down nice and low, twist left elbow over to the right, perhaps making contact with the right knee. Also get that nice and low. Inhale to center, exhale, other side. Inhale through to center, stand up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. Deep inhale here. Exhale, lower through your flow. Meeting an up dog or cobra on the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 6 breaths here with the option to hold 3 breaths. With each leg raising up, bending at the knee to open the hip. Feeding back in down dog. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, lower to the knees. Big toes touch, sit hips back to heels. Arms extended out front in child. Walk the hands over to the right. If you'd like, you can even take prayer hands at your side, twisting in your child's legs. Depends on if you're looking for more of a side body stretch or a side body extended through the forehead. And then take it over to the left. Coming back through to center, perhaps grabbing a block. You can either keep your hands out in front of you, perhaps even placing them on top of the block for a little bit more extension. Or if you'd like to further open the shoulders, you can bring your elbows to the block, take prayer hands behind the head, head lowers down to the mat. Slowly removing your shoulders, elbows or hands from the block. Wrapping the arms around towards the heels, countering that stretch. You can let your hands just droop down onto the floor. You don't have to grab the heels. Pressing yourself up, sitting back on the heels. Preparing to take some low lunges. Grabbing a blanket if you'd like something to put underneath the back knee. Pull up. Step your hands forwards and step left foot to left thumb. The right knee is down, right toes are tucked. If you'd like to raise the back knee, you are always more than welcome to. You may perhaps want to block as we engage in some twists here. But first, staying up on fingertips, looking out a few inches in front of your toes. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the sky. Exhale, pull arms down and back into goddess. Place right hand down underneath right shoulder. Open left arm up to the sky. You may wish to have your right hand up on a block. Bringing the left hand down inside of the left foot. Open right arm to the sky. Lowering the right hand down, bringing both hands to the hips. Shift back. Lower hands to the ground and elongate yourself over that left leg. Perhaps toes reach for the mat, stretching through the ankle and the top of the foot. Or maybe you roll back onto the ankle to further deepen the stretch in the thigh and shift back. Walking yourself forwards again into the lunge. Both hands come to the inside of the left foot. You can be up on your block. You can be on your hands. Come down to forearms. Perhaps heel toe that foot out a little bit to create some more openness in the hip. Top of the back foot can come down onto the mat if you're lowering down low. If you find the torso wanting to go further down than this, I invite you instead to come up on the right hand, grasp the left knee, and tilt onto the outside of the left foot. Making sure that you're not placing your weight into the left foot, but maintaining your stability. coming back onto the flat of that foot, heel toeing it in. Shift the hips back and bring the left knee back to right. Step right foot forward, coming into the low lunge on the right side, up on fingertips. Inhale, peel up to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms. Left hand comes down to the ground, right arm opens up. And then right arm comes inside of right foot, left. Lowering both hands down, heel toe that right foot out a couple of presses, and then find the arm variation for lizard that works best for you. Back up onto the hands. Going back foot in. Shifting the hips back and lowering the torso over that right leg. Tuck the right leg back to left. Big toes touch. Hips back to heels. Settling into your child. Rolling the head side to side and temple to temple. Taking a few breaths here. Feeling yourself up. We're gonna do a series of shoulder stretches now. If you have a wall nearby, the wall makes a really great prop for these. If not, they also work really well with your own body tension, a strap, or your mat. I'll show you how to do it in a variety of ways. We're just gonna shift over to the wall for a second. So while you get yourself situated, I'm gonna move the camera. Okay, so the first one is a pretty simple one that we do frequently without the wall. It's your hand goes up, your palm flips back towards the back of the room, tap yourself on the back, and pull that elbow backwards. We'll do it on the right side first. hand up towards the sky and swing your hand down and reach back behind you. This is where it can be nice to have a wall to grip onto so you can kind of inch your way up the wall, shifting to the side, you can see. But also without a wall, you can just lift your hand up. You want to engage those arm muscles without the wall so that you're using your own muscular tension to create some resistance in the stretch. And release that arm down. Bring the left hand up towards the sky, flip the palm towards the back of the room, tap yourself on the back, grab that elbow. Reach up, swing that arm back, reaching up. Also good arm exercise, working muscles that we don't normally use in our arms. A nice deep shoulder stretch. I don't know about you, but if my shoulders are too tight, I can't sleep. So oftentimes before bed, I do these stretches. That way I'm not like tossing and turning for 5 hours. Release that arm down. This next one is one we've done in the studio before that I call hug the wall. You face the wall, and then you're gonna peel your left arm off the wall so that you're pressing your right arm back. If you're not on a wall, you're just gonna wave your right arm back behind you. I find that when you don't have a wall, it helps to flex your wrist. It pulls you back a little bit further. And then turn it around to the other side, pressing the left arm back. Release that arm down. Come an arm's width away from the wall and place your left hand on the wall. If you're not at the wall, you're just gonna reach your left arm out and flex it, or flex the hand. And then sweep the right arm up and over, reaching towards those left fingertips. Arms up, bring them down. And then we'll take the other side. Right arm presses out. Left hand arcs up and over to meet it. Sweep up, swing them down. This next one is like a modification that we do for puppy. So without a wall, bring your hands together and place them on the mat. Snap your hips over your knees and then extend through the shoulders. Your hips will naturally come backwards. If you're at the wall, you'll place your clasped hands on the wall. We'll go this way. So the wall is right here. And then extend through those shoulders. Release the hands or pull yourself up from the floor. Find your comfortable seat. Bring your arms out to a T. Give yourself a big hug, right arm on top of left. Slowly inching your fingertips across the back. Release. Come back out to your T. And cross left arm over right. Big hug. Release the hands, interlace the fingertips behind the head, tuck the chin. Let the elbows drop down towards the floor as the back of the neck elongates. Take a moment to check that you're not pressing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Release the hands and slowly rock the head side to side, ear to shoulder. Looking up, bringing the soles of the feet to the floor. You can take your arms out in front of you, engage your core, and lower yourself down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Taking a star stretch, reaching toes and fingertips out to opposite corners of the room. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, crunch everything into a tiny little ball. 3 more. And then slowly extend every limb out and lower down. Place the hands on the hips to feel them grounding down into the mat. Bend the left leg and rock the left knee over to the right side of the body, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Arms can come out to a T. Look out to the left. Rocking back to the center, send the left leg out, bend the right, and tip over, coming into your supine twist. Coming back down onto your back. Letting the hands fall down by the hips, toes relax out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release with a sigh. 2 more. Bringing your intention back to your heart and your mind. Allowing the breath to wash over you like a wave. As you inhale, gathering the energies from around you, preparing to fill and release anything inside you, building you up, stretching you out. Exhale, collecting all of that which does not serve you and giving it back to the universe. You recycle into something new. That's free. Bringing the conscious breath and mind back to the body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Curling up on your right side. Your arm is your pillow. For a few more breaths in your space. Pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat when you're ready. Eyes closed or softly gazing at the floor in front of you. Hands pressed together at heart center or open on the lap. Filling yourself with gratitude for coming to your space today, for your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. It's been a pleasure and an honor. By the mercy of my teachers, the light within me honors the light within all of you. Go forth into a beautiful evening.